Hey guys, it's Wendy here with Wendy's Plans, and today I am bringing you an update on my word of the year, which is focus, and my vision board, and just trying to give you a little bit of information of what's happening in this crazy world. So if this interests you, stay tuned. Okay guys, so my word for the year is focus, and the things that I wanted to focus on happen to be in my vision board. So I'm going to kind of bring you in just a little bit so you can see what's going on. So the first thing I want to say is I did get to do a little traveling the first part of the year. I'm hoping after everything is over with, somewhat over with, and travel is more prevalent, and people get back to being able to travel, and things get better. I'm hoping that I can get another trip in this year. But I do know I did get one trip in, and I'm happy, and it was to New Orleans. And so for my vision board, as far as that's concerned, that is going really well. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is my social media and what all is going on there. My YouTube, I am over 200 subscribers as I'm filming this. And I want to say thank you to all of you out there who are following me and are subscribers on my channel. Thank you. I really, really, really appreciate that. I am over 400 followers on my Instagram. And I just cannot say thank you enough to all that are out there that are following me on either platform. My goal for this year is to grow both of those. Unfortunately, the type of podcast I want to do would mean that I would have to talk to people and interview them, and everything kind of blew up after the first of the year with the pandemic and everything that's going on. So I know I can go through my computer and talk to people and do it that way. That's not the way I want to do my podcast. So that is kind of sitting on the back burner for right now. And it may be something that goes to my vision board for next year. It is still something that I am pushing forward with and that I want to do. The next thing that I want to touch base on is the new house, the new job, and the budget. That all kind of goes together. I have gotten everything in line where I have pre-qualified for a home loan, which I am so excited about. The second thing about the new home is it was not a good time for me to move out of the apartment. My son and his girlfriend are still trying. He still has a little bit before he can graduate, has one more class, and then they're both still finding jobs in their fields. So that meant, and then the person they hoped would be a roommate has not committed to being the roommate, has kind of backed out right now, and it's all based on everything that's going on since January. And so that meant that I really could not move out of the apartment and move into my own house. Saying that, I have been looking at houses, and my whole criteria for the housing market has kind of changed. I realized that I was looking at houses that were in my price range, were a little bit bigger, which meant I couldn't afford at the price range that I was looking to be able to purchase those at this time. And then I had a house to come up that I went and looked at that would have been perfect, made an offer on it. We did not move forward. The seller has what he has in mind that he wants for this house, and we could not agree on that. So I am now kind of changing my focus to something that is livable for me, and not thinking about down the line if we have if I have company. I will definitely have a house where they would be able to stay with me, but it's not my focus to have a bedroom sitting empty and waiting for guests. And so I really don't need 3 bedrooms. So I kind of changed my focus on what is right for me. And so I've been looking at other options. And the other options is, can I buy a house now that is not as expensive but works for me and is what I want, and it allows me to have kind of a weekend home? I know that sounds crazy, but it's a place where I can get off work, drive home, and I have 3 days near my mom in my house. So that's kind of where my focus has been. So am I still looking for a new house? Absolutely. Am I looking for a new job? Possibly. If something were to come up that I couldn't turn down, yes, I would do that. But right now, I still have this lease on this apartment, so I can still continue the job that I have now and still be able to be at my mom's and live my life there. So that is not on hold any longer. I am back to that search, which kind of ties into my budget and all of that. So my whole budgeting and everything will change if I go this route. The other thing that I need to focus on that I have not focused on at all so far on my vision board is my mental health, my healthy living, my whole health agenda. And that needs to change. I need to start working on that. That is my goal. So I am in May, 5 months into my vision board, and some of the things are moving forward and some are kind of stagnant. So we will see how that goes. And that does not mean that I am not looking at my vision board, because I am. And my vision board this year, I decided to put it in my cousin's planner because it's with me every day. So if I take this with me somewhere, I still have my vision board in front of me. Now, my word for the year is focus, and a lot of times I have said it in this video, focus, and that is because that is what I am trying to do. I am focusing in on me this year. And so for me, that is spending more time traveling. It is focusing in on what's right for me right now. And so it's also telling me to focus in on what do I really need. And one example is the house. Do I really need 3 bedrooms? No, I don't. I need an office that can double as a bedroom. I don't need 3 bedrooms. If I found something that had 3 bedrooms that fit in that price range and fit the needs that I had, would I buy it? Yes. But it's not a necessity. So I'm not limiting what I am looking at for a house at this point. I want to focus in on my YouTube channel and my Instagram this year, and that is what I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to put more effort into that. So I'm hoping to bring you guys a lot more content and to be more active on Instagram. And I do eventually want to get the podcast going. That is something that I really, truly want to do. But I feel like the place that I'm missing on my focus is me mentally and physically. And that is something that I really need to, the second half of this year, that's where I need to put my effort. And part of that mental health and my well-being is to get out and travel. And so when travel opens back up, I'm not going to go, I don't think I really want to go out of the United States immediately, but I think I do want to go on a trip. And guys, I think one of the things that I want to do for my travel for myself is to go on a solo travel and plan out a vacation for 3 or 4 days, a long weekend. And I want to plan out everything I want to do and be something that I can do as a solo traveler. So guys, that's where I'm at so far on the year. So this is a 5-month checkup. So I hope that everybody else is moving forward in their vision boards and their word for the year. And until next time, guys, bye-bye.